we should be good. I'm like, dude, I can't do Tainted Lost though. Come on. Can't be done. Can't be done. We can always do a Tainted Apollyon like light side run. Yeah, Tainted Apollyon light side run. Here's your run, by the way. ECCC 3N4L. Tainted Apollyon's fun. You need 2 hours, you said? Yeah, but then I thought I was going to get more runs done in that like early period, and then I had to yeet that one because the UPS truck took like 45 minutes for the Moneris point of sale system to actually connect. I had to burn off a little salt from the group stream earlier. Like, now I'm feeling in the groove. We hit some traction. We were on loose gravel for a bit, and now I'm like... Now I'm smooth sailing, man. This is like my summer car, but we got the thing fully tuned up. Donkey. This could be a second secret room. That's wild. Vroom vroom. Yeah, exactly. Vroom vroom. Does alt path let you get 2 flies? It doesn't actually. I think when I did it on YouTube, sometimes it got 2 flies. And sometimes it only got 1. It was weird. But I could be seeing it as well. To me, it feels like they should give you more. Because it's sure, admittedly, you're not going to see this too much. This is how you know I just played greed mode. I'm actually, like, buying HP on the first floor. That's how you know I want to win. You're giving up not an extra item, but you are giving up the choice of an item in order to suck it up. I feel like it should be worth it. Oh, choices don't give you items, or don't give you flies, but you do get them from rooms where you can take more than 1 pedestal. That's interesting. You can suck shop items now, too? Really? So, like, if you go into a shop and don't buy the item, it will still suck the item? It seems... I doubt it, but that would be awesome. Yeah, we're gonna climb later. If you missed Hood, you did miss it. We may return to it at some point in the future. And that's not, like, a diplomatic no. I was having a good time. A couple of the merry men may want to go through the tutorial with the fine-tooth comb next time, but I was having fun. Okay, hold on. Lil Steven, not as good as a fly. I would go back for a battery charge here. Donkey, donkey. I will not go back for a battery charge. It's actually a great item. I would never in my life turn it into a fly. That's disingenuous. We're just going to go light path. Keep it easy. We'll go light path, maybe boss rush. Did it remind you of your time spent in the prison of Dota? No. Because I feel, well... Look, I own it, you know? I'm tiltable. There's no question about that. But at least I know my own tilt trigger. For me, it's like being ignored. And I don't think it was done like maliciously or anything like that. But there were some times where I was like, in the pre-game lobby, I was like, everybody's on the same page and wants to win. And then we were all just talking past each other in the real lobby. I will take holy water. No speculation on that, or like no hate to anybody else, because you know you're trying to be entertaining on stream, for one, and then also like I'm gonna take the pill. Like nobody sets out to be like I'm gonna be like a jerk or anything like that. Just different priorities. I was like we can win this, and then like for me it's when you like call something out and there's no like yes chef, which I guess is like a me problem. But like when I There were a few times where I was like, they took all the spawns, and then it was like crickets, and then like 30 seconds later, someone was like, oh crap, they took the spawns, and I was like, dude, that's what I've been saying, dude. But it's on me too, because like I don't want to be like I don't want to be a leader. I just want to be a follower. I don't want to be the guy calling the shots, because then there's too much responsibility. I want somebody that's like, hey, we're gonna tell everybody what to do, just do it. And I'm like, all right. And then even if you think it's bad, you just go like, well, it's that guy's problem if it's bad. I'm gonna murder you, and then I'm gonna turn your item into flies. Yeah, like as many people would say, I think I'm number 2. I think I'm well suited to be number 2. Well, and Isaac's a different story. I definitely want to, in Isaac co-op, I want to lead. But anyway, yeah, it's just, you know, different priorities in game. We don't want anything. I shouldn't have looked at it. We should have gone for deals with the angel. I was in another world. An attempt was made, etc., etc. This run is looking actually good, though. We're on pace for boss rush. Question marks? No, no, no. That's not a question mark. That's just a funny looking fly. It's a tears up. Willing to bet being trunked on it. It's a magic mush. Could be magic mush. Could be Cricket's head, dude. You can trunk me if it's not a tears up. Nah, man. Like, here's the thing. I think that would be fun. That would be entertaining. But what's entertaining for me is creating an infinite amount of flies. Yoink. Welcome to the squad. Yeah, I tweeted about poker. Like, I don't know. I'm throwing out feelers of like who's into poker on Twitch. Like, what kind of streamers are streaming poker on the regular that also like know what they're talking about. Because here's how it happened, right? Like, I wasn't into chess for a while. Then I got into chess, and all the chess streamers also, like, moonlight as poker players. And I was like, you know what? I think poker would be interesting. I've previously ridden it off a little bit, but it deals with probability, which is, like, you know, one of my favorite game mechanics. There's a social element to it that's fun as well. But I don't want to, like... That was so bad. I just coasted right into it. I don't want to just, like... play poker. I would definitely want to do content where, like... If I could, like, get lessons from a pro player or something like that. But I don't even know if there's, like... If poker is teachable in the same way that, like, a chess lesson gives you something actionable. Not a mimic. Saved. But I'd be interested for sure. Also a good opportunity to maybe like collaborate with some people that have been on the website for a while in a niche like I haven't touched, but would be interested to talk to. Okay, don't get hit by the champion, please. I have to admit, Holy Water did some incredible work. It takes a lot for me to admit that, but Holy Water may have saved my life right there. I will also say poker kind of scares me. Just because, like, anytime I've ever been into poker, let's go. Thank you for the tinted IQ. But anytime I've been into poker, or like you want to play poker with somebody, there's always like one spike at the table who is like, I've played 5,000 hours on Poker Stars and I'm gonna like just take your money. I think you gotta be You got to get them all on the same level. I'll try. You know what? That's insanely good. The Soul Converter is 1 now, right? Like that's amazing. One to one. Like that's insanely good. Now there are situations where like a Spirit Heart is better than a Red Heart if you're trying to like protect, deal with the Devil access or something like that, but for the most part, I mean 1 to 1 is a great deal. No question. Dude, look at that. We're sucking. I'd like to suck it with you. We're sucking. And I hope you like sucking too. Bonk? There's nothing bonkable about that. What's bonkable about that? That's Bob Marley. And you know where he's doing it? From my single bed. Bonk Marley. It's pretty good. Bonk Marley. Hey, where'd you come from? Bob Marley had like 8 kids? That's a lot of kids. You know, when you don't have kids, I think, and you hear about somebody with like 4 kids, you're just like, yeah, that's like normal. When you have kids, like the idea of having 4 kids is now like basically grounds for criminal insanity for me. It's not to say that like, you know, we're gonna stop at 1, but having like if you could have 1 and then raise like 0 to 18 and then start over again, like from there, that kind of makes like at least you're not doing it concurrently, right? But then 8 is like insanity. When I see these TLC shows where it's like, you know, hey, life's hard when you're raising, you know, 14 kids. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. Literally nobody would be surprised by that fact. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to have a 2-year-old, 2 4-year-old twins, a 6 and a 7-year-old, and 7 teenagers, and then 1 21-year-old going to college right now. No, I would totally believe it. That sounds like a living nightmare. That's unbelievable. Send it. I don't even know what this does for us, but we take it anyway. Birthright does nothing? Hell yeah. Can you imagine having 10 kids, man? You would have to have 6 bedrooms for 2 kids to share every bedroom, and then for you and your spouse to also have a bedroom. And that's just to sleep, man. We're not even talking about the bathrooms and I don't even know, like having a recreational area or something. That's crazy. Even if you slept like 4 per room. I mean, I guess you gotta... Nobody's doing that in like a downtown city center, so I'm kind of like begging the question, but still. A woman this week gave birth to 9 kids? There's a Nana mom out there? Sorry, Octomom. I know who I'm supporting on Patreon from now on. Dude, sometimes it's annoying to cook for 2 people. I don't think cooking for 3 people is that much worse. I will say, like, I think cooking for 1 to 4 people is almost the right, like, it's almost the same amount. 1 is the most annoying, because if you're making, like, a real meal, all you gotta do is double the amount of ingredients, and you're, like, good to go. It basically doesn't change the time at all. If you had to cook for, like, 10 people for every meal, that's just insanity. We can still make boss rush. It's gonna be a little tight. We got way too many aces here, dude. But you know what? Okay, hear me out here. 2 of diamonds is worth 2 cents right now. Give me an ace of hearts. I don't want to die. That sounds nice. Okay. We want to make boss rush. If we want to make boss rush, we should go faster. But I'm going to play the blood bank temporarily first, which means we should have not used 2 of diamonds yet, but so on and so forth. Whatever. Just a slide. I can't even get in! Oh, but there's a penny in here! Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Lucky penny. Okay, get me out of here. That's fine. If we're gonna make boss rush, we gotta go. Yeah, dude, honestly, like, cooking for one is... Well, it's annoying and it's not annoying, right? The annoying part is if you want to have, like a protein and a couple of sides. Like, that's pretty annoying to make for one person. Although you do get the leftovers. But it is also, like, for meal prep, it's easy mode. You can make, like, a pot of stew and eat that for, like, 8 days. I will say, though, I wonder if there's ever been, like, a psychological study that's, like, people with more siblings are way less likely to be picky eaters. Because I was a picky eater growing up, and my mom just, like, accommodated it. You know, she was like, oh, we can't eat there. He doesn't like spicy food. We can't, or, like, oh, you gotta make sure, like, you have potatoes and corn with every meal, because they're, like, the only vegetables he likes and stuff like that. Imagine if you had, like, 7 siblings. Your mom's just like, I mean, I just cooked, like, a feast, as I have for the 333rd day in a row in this calendar year, so, you know, if you think I'm gonna make a meal just for you, you've lost your mind. But I don't know, maybe, I have no experience in the issue. Yo, Thigh Bro, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. 1 gifted prescription per fly. Much appreciated. Thigh Bro, also known as Fly Bro. Thank you. Not dodged. Or Thigh Bro, maybe. Not Thigh Bro, but... I was the youngest of 7. When I wouldn't eat something, or when I said I didn't like something, my parents said, don't eat it then. Dude, honestly, that might seem harsh to some people, but I think I could totally understand. Like, as a kid, I think you're like, you know, you don't get it, Mom. It doesn't taste good in my mouth. But as an adult, you're like, I mean, what do you expect them to do? Cook 7 different meals a day? They're not gonna starve. I mean, if they can do a hunger strike or something like that, more power to them. I think you just reach a point where you're like... Well, I mean, it depends on how you consider it. I mean, we've been down this road like 20 times, right? But, like, there are foods that genuinely, you know, you don't like, and then there's foods that I think people build up in their mind to be like, I don't like it just because of, like, the idea of it or whatever. I don't like the idea of cauliflower because it's like, whoa, broccoli, but it's not green. In those situations, I think there's a case to be like, you know, okay, get over it. We gotta try the item room. But again, like, right now, you know, we're feeding the baby solid foods, but it's not like she has much of a choice, right? Like, if she doesn't like it, she just, like, puts it in her mouth and then, like, spits it out. But, she, you know, she can't really be like, don't feed me this anymore. We're like, guess what you're trying tomorrow? You might not like it on Wednesday. Let's see how you feel about it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. How's she enjoying potatoes? I think she enjoyed the potatoes quite a lot so far. By the way, I'm this run, like, I've done it to myself, I'll admit. Every single question mark has been sucked up. And our damage is at base level. So we got some genuine problems. I have 5 items. One of which does literally nothing, because it's birthright. Another one is booster pack, which gave us some stuff that we didn't get the opportunity to really take advantage of so well. However, Humbling Bundle's got some meat, and we got flies, man. There's no denying that we be flying. Flies do scale with damage, so maybe we gotta treat this like Plague Inc., you know? If we could just generate a stupid amount of flies and then stay under the radar and then get 1 damage upgrade, oh man. I will say, boss rush is probably out of the question. That would have been a great time to beat the odds. Hey, what am I complaining about, dude? We just got Roid Rage. Okay, down to the next floor. I did have, when I was growing up, I did have a friend who claimed to not like pizza. But I genuinely, still to this day, I don't believe him. I still, and it's, look, I know him better than you do. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it was just like it was like a personality play. Where he was like, everybody loves pizza. I am not like those sheep. I hate it. And I know someone in chat just said, it's the same energy as saying you eat lemons whole. That's the inspiration for that bit. He also, like, sometimes he would come to school and he would have, like, a sliced up lemon in his lunchbox and he would just eat the lemon and be like, it's like my favorite fruit. And I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure you're, like, you're gonna be, like, the only middle schooler I know who's bringing, like, Pepto-Bismol on the field trip, like. Anyway, I hope he's doing okay. Was he 40 years old? No, he was my age back then. Still my age today, but none of you know what I'm saying. But it was always like you would go out for, I'm sure it was annoying for like the parents that he was friends with their kids. Because you'd like, what do you do for your kid's like 11th birthday party? Oh, let's just go to Pizza Hut. Then you show up to Pizza Hut, nobody's being a thorn in the, or a stick in the mud, and then this guy's like, actually, I don't like pizza. And you're like, okay, then, you know, I guess you're gonna be the only like 11-year-old ordering a chicken Caesar salad at the birthday party. Like, more power to you, but then starve. Okay, this is important. We can have some wings. This was in the pre-Wingstop days. You could probably get some weirdo pastas there, I'm sure, but I've never felt so personally attacked. All I'm saying is if you're like do a lie detector test. Frick. If you're so confident you actually don't like pizza, then you should not have any hesitation to do a lie detector test to prove it. And then, even if you pass the lie detector test, I also want to put like one of those helmets on you with the electrodes, and then I want to measure what goes on in your brain when you eat the pizza. Because I simply don't believe it. I just want to know. Now we're talking. Lie detectors are bunk science? No, dude, you just give them the sodium pentothal first, right? Vsauce did a video on it, didn't you know? How do you feel about pesto? I am insanely pro pesto. Now here's a take that you're gonna be like, this is who needs the brain scan now? If you gave me a choice between any pizza that I could get, if one of the options was like pesto, feta, literally like anything else on top of that, it might be my top choice. I love a pesto. And in pasta, it's not even close. Interesting choice, huh? All we need is a white fly, and then we're an American dumpster. All the red, white, and blue. All the funny things you do. America. You guys ever... Yeah, you've seen America's Funniest Home Videos. Anyway, sorry. Big Pesto fan. When it comes to pasta, which is, I believe, where I was conversing. Dude, I want it all. When it comes to pasta, it's not even close, man. It's not even close. 10 out of 10, I would rather have pesto than marinara, you know, aglio olio or whatever. I don't want it. So we're definitely sucking this up. And we got the sun. We got 2 sun cards. We'll use 1 sun card. Best pasta shape. We've been down this road a few times before. I really am not a big fan of the spaghettis or the spaghettinis. But I am I enjoy a linguine. I enjoy a penne. I enjoy a tagliatelle. Absolutely. That might be top tier. I'd have to think about it, but that's up there for sure. And I'm a big fan of orecchiette, which are like tiny little cups. Farfalle, also good. I'll even, I don't know what it's called, but sometimes you'll go to, if it's like a fancy place, they'll have, like this irregular, like flat noodle pasta. It just looks like a pile of noodle, like shredded newspaper. And I gotta tell you, it hits different. It's always good. I don't know the name of it though. Oh, I mean, okay, tortellini, but tortellini's like a cheat code. That's not even fair. Like, tortellini is just the best pasta. I would like to get my 18% chance of a devil deal, please. Or angel, I'm not picky. Owned. Deserved. Hold on, check this out. Didn't work, okay, but like in principle, there was an interesting idea at play there. Thank you for the fly. The fancy one that's schmacking is called pappardelle. That's right. Pappardelle. I am hungry. Pappardelle. I could use... I don't want to wait. I've made up my mind. I'll have the pasta. You know, name that song? For no dollars. Nobody knows. Was it that good? No. That was supposed to be Papa Don't Preach by, yeah, there we go. One person got it. Ooh, Papa! Yeah, it's pretty messed up they asked the Pope not to preach, dude. That's like his whole thing, isn't it? Or is he like the manager where he like doesn't do the work, he just tells other people to work? He's, hey, Cardinals, give out those wafers. Cut those sideburns, Mattingly. You know what? I've decided I will just hit the button. He only works on Easter? Who does he think he is? Santa Claus? Can you imagine talking to, like, you're talking to a cardinal? Like of the Archdiocese of Canterbury? And then you're like, I'd like to speak to your manager. And he's like, hold on. And he gets the frickin' Pope on the phone. That'd be something, right? He's not a cardinal. Look, I can't name any cardinals, right? Albert Pujols? Yeah, then what if you asked the Pope to get his manager on the phone? Oh my God. Good eats. Good eats. Pope's a different guy. Bro, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know anything about all this stuff. I apologize if I have created offense. Until about 2 years ago, I thought Roman Catholic was a style of wrestling. It's all a journey of discovery for me. No. I'm gonna die. And the worst part is that I deserve it. Because I'm taking just so much damage. +2, let's go. Let's go. It was all a ruse. I know everything about religions. All of them. I don't think this is the Hush run, man. I don't think this is the right time for that. Do it? Bro, it's gonna suck so bad. I'll do it just to die faster, I guess. You got 6 keys, though? Yeah, baby. You know... Okay, it's a good start. Another solid room full of must-haves. And then to the pièce de résistance. Look at all this. My god, butter? 25 cents? It's good. We can give something to our donation machine. Okay, hold on. I don't think we can get conjoined, because Farting Baby doesn't shoot. Oh, maybe if we get King Baby, Farting Baby, and Sister Maggie. I mean, like, we're definitely not taking Golden Teleporter, so I guess we'll take this. And then buy this. It is conjoined. I gotta hand it to you on that one. At least give my donation machine something. That way this run has like a reason to exist. Butter, of course, high quality. You know what we could do? We could take butter in, pop the nail, and then turn it into a fly. I'm not sure I would recommend it. Well, honestly, like I would think I would rather have a fly than Sister Maggie. We do be having 2.8 damage, huh? That's freaking horrible, man. Why did our damage go down? This is so stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Conjoined lowers your damage. Oh, because people were like so easily winning thanks to conjoined. Everybody was always like, dude, if you want an easy win, just get conjoined. They had to put a stop to it. It's always been like that? Okay, I take it back then. I'm no longer mad. Well, I'm mad, but at something that's too far away. It's a distance. Absence makes the heart grow less mad. Less mouthed. Dude, I was laughing. I was reading, you know, because I keep up on the streamer drama. I'm not one of those people that's like, I hate drama. And then, like, in the back channel, I'm like, I'm one of those people who's like, I hate drama when it's, like, related to me or, like, my friends. But I'm sucking up all the gossip when it's not about me. Because it makes me laugh, right? It's entertaining. But I was reading, I forget what the impetus even was, but I was reading a thread on livestream fails, and like 2 guys were having an argument about a streamer getting mad, like in a bad way, but they just kept using mauled, like as if it's a real word that is something you use in a discussion with any degree of decorum. And they were like, personal, like the comments were like pages long. They were like, personally, I think it's fine when the streamer mouths. I just wish that when he mouthed, he was like in character, or he took the moment to step out of the game and go OOC, and then he could meld and not break the RP circle jerk. And I was like, you know, you're like, nobody knows what you're saying. You're having like an academic discussion about malding. Malding, I don't even know how it's said, but it's, I was laughing, man. It was good stuff. Jesse, what the heck are you talking? And then the streamer malded, which is when they're balding and also mad. Donkey donk. Dude, I never realized. I have to give props to Holy Water. Holy Water, good item, okay? Good item. But in particular, a great item if your run is bad. If your run is good, you probably won't notice it. If your run is bad, you're gonna be like, this is the greatest item I've ever seen. Bro, I'm just gonna level with you. I'm not doing Delirium, because if we do Delirium, it's gonna take us too long. I will not be able to also do Insurmountable. So I have to make the difficult decision to just try to take this stuff off the post-it note. No, like when you have no damage, the Delirium floor is like, it's a misery. I will also say, I wish I hadn't done the butter play, but it was pretty funny. But now I'm feeling the regret for sure. Yeah, even though we started early, we'll go till 4 today, not just 3:30. And I'll accept my Nobel Prize in charity. Not for charity, I want the prize money, but in the realm of being charitable, you can just send it to my P.O. box. If it's cash on delivery, though, I'm gonna be frickin' cheesed. Plus, we're gonna die anyway, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Confirmed. Hush. Easy. Every other room, impossible. On the bright side, at least we did Hush. I think I owe chat. If I didn't do Hush, I think I would have died in the cathedral anyway. So, you know what? At least we got something out of that one. That was totally me, by the way. Like, I've been salty playing Tainted Apollyon in the past. But I have to own the fact that I literally just sucked up every item there. Slash marker. Tainted Apollyon too much. Alright. Thank God we didn't suck up holy water. Alright, let's get